Ain't no half stepping with Marcus J. They up in this joint, jamming to that joint, man. Cause we ain't trying to go home. That's it, yeah.
Everybody here was rocking.
Yeah, man. We up in here dancing. That's the track right there. Ain't no half stepping with Marcus J. live from the Den. Legacy Internet Radio. Thanking everybody who has been listening to us throughout the entire night. It's a lively crew, a lively night. Special shout out to our sister Michelle K. She is listening to us. She's saying, "What's up to the fam? What's up, Michelle K?" We appreciate you checking in. Our brother Hakeem is listening to us in my home state of Jersey City, New Jersey. Our brother Hakeem is checking in. Hakeem got a special comment for you, Jody.
What's up, Hakeem?
He said he just
talk to me, man.
He said, because I sent him some tracks.
Okay.
I sent him some tracks because last Monday when we were snowed in, I played a replay, and one of the segments that we played was one of your previous visits.
Okay.
And so when he was listening to it, he was like, "Word, will y'all just play the song?" Because we was talking about Richmond Cypher, but we never played it. And so his comment is that I finally got that song out of my head. It's going to be back in there now.
What song?
Now, all of them, because I sent him a bunch.
Oh, thank you, Hakeem.
And so he said it's going to be back in there now, catchy tune, and he can see why we in here banging to it. So
word, I'm so happy to be in your head.
And that's
thank
right
you.
there, and that's in Jersey City, up in Jersey.
Oh, Jersey in the building. Shout out Hakeem. I rocks with you. I rocks with you because you rock with me. Thank you so much.
And half stepping with Marcus J. live from the Den. Legacy Internet Radio. We also getting a shout out from our sister Shayna Latia, our clairvoyant medium. She says, "Tell Jody she better work."
Hey, tell me her name again.
That's Shayna. That's Shayna Latia.
Shayna,
our sister.
Hey, girl. I feel like I know you. What's up, Shayna? How you doing, boo? How your family? I hope they will.
Hopefully she can respond to that one in kind. Ain't no half stepping with Marcus J. live from the Den. Legacy Internet Radio. Before we move on,
right? She always show love.
Yeah, she's scheduled to be here the same time you are the next time. So
looking forward to meeting you.
Next time you are here, you'll see her.
Cool. Okay.
At this time, I'm going to, of course, make sure that the world hears from the co-host of Ain't No Half Stepping with Marcus J. My big sis and yours, S.Y. Butler. What's up, baby? I can't hear you, man. Did y'all mess up that mic? Somebody flip the switch. Give her another one. Yeah, there you go.
Hello.
There you go.
Hello,
that's better. I had this one in the corner because it don't work. Who's messing with the mic? this one don't work. That's why it's in the corner. What's up, co-host?
What's up, baby?
You doing all right?
I'm doing good.
You chilling? Tell Hakeem peace, man. You know he listening.
Hey, Hakeem.
What's
up, boo?
Our brother, yeah, he's checking in all the way from Jersey and
whatnot.
Michelle K is checking
baby.
in. Oh my God, I don't know why you talking about them.
I still love them.
Yeah, but
till the day I die.
Nobody needs to talk about their team unless they play in Charlotte or they play in Denver.
Nobody cares about who, what? No. No.
That's that chick logic. And half stepping with Marcus J. live from the Den. Legacy Internet Radio. Of course, it's time for our sister and yours, Dating Pool Diva, our sponsor, Free Spirit Enterprises. And she joins us on the fourth Monday of every single month. Of course, we were snowed out, so she's here with us now. It's time to get into our Diva Diaries. She's here. Our relationship segment. The Diva is doing what we like to call the Diva Dougie, even though it's not so much. It's not so much of a Dougie.
Kind of crowded, but
girl, you give her some space. There you go.
You better
help her out, Jody. Jody, help her out. Help her out.
You don't do that all sophisticated.
You know what I'm saying? You better go ahead, girl.
Help her out.
Sophisticated
help her out
right there.
Well, your theme music is playing, so it's there for you.
All right, I got something special for you guys.
Oh boy!
With us getting snowed in last week, I've been all over Facebook, the timelines, and looking at people's different comments and posts and blogs. And one in particular, a friend of mine on Facebook, she posted something. I'm gonna keep her anonymous. She posted something on Facebook about this previous snow-in that we've had. She's experienced what a lot of young ladies have experienced, and so I wanted to get you guys' take on it.
She's experiencing, I don't want to shovel that snow.
That's how did you know? How did you know? All right, let me pull up her post.
Can I be nosy and look on your page and see who you talking about?
No, you can't. I have to keep her anonymous.
Okay, just tell us anonymous name.
Real quick, though.
I cannot tell.
Off the mic.
Hopefully, I don't slip up and say it. But, okay, this is what she said. She said, today I dug out my car out of the snow. I didn't wait on any man. Some neighbors did come to help, but I did most of the grunt of the work myself. I am quite disappointed in this generation seeing grown men not willing to clear their own car out. I was too tired to even take a pic of my work. I even went to help a friend clear out her driveway while other men drove past just to wave. Yes, I am an independent woman, but only because in this world I have to be. And then she has hashtag I rule, hashtag country girl, hashtag I did that, hashtag never mind.
Hashtag that's
Oh, Father.
I got that.
Girl, I'm so ready to say something, but I'm gonna wait till it's my turn.
There were a lot of comments
Of course.
to follow that. And, one comment, well, she made a comment to her own post saying that she even helped the next door neighbor guy shovel out of his driveway, and when he got out, he couldn't halfway drive that good. And so my initial response was, I feel you. I know, how you feel as a woman. You're digging your car out. You're wondering where the guys are that's, supposed to be gentlemen or chivalrous or whatever. But later on, I said to her, you're out there, independent, quote unquote, independent woman, digging this dude out of his space. Like, how does that make you look as a woman? How does that make him look as a guy? So my question is, for whoever wants it, should women expect men to help in this kind of situation?
Jody, what you think?
Okay.
Jody has something to say.
In this situation like that, now, if you single, don't be mad at your own status when you need a man, okay? Don't be mad at your own status. If you've been single, summertime, springtime, fall time, and winter, you ain't got no man, why you expecting somebody to shovel you out unless you just got a really good brother or a really good uncle or a really good... In my case, I got men in my... Thank God first. I'm not bragging. I thank God I have good men in my family who will call me and say, you good? But at the end of the day, I'm not calling them like, hey, you going to come shovel me out? Guess what I did? Real talk. I went out there, not with a shovel, with my scraper, my dude, and I was kicking the snow away from my tires. Not asking nobody that. Not asking nobody that. I don't expect nobody to help me because I don't expect nobody to ask me for help for nothing. Like, you ain't do nothing for me, what I'm going to do for you? And don't get me wrong, yes, 50 years ago when chivalry was alive and well and breathing and blood pumping, yes, I would expect somebody to do it. But Big Mama ain't around no more, okay? Big Mama ain't here no more. Big Mama is now 45 with her hair done.
Go girl.
Okay? Ain't no little brothers out here trying to help you. It's a very rare minimum of them type of dudes nowadays. They just don't exist like they used to. You a country girl? I'm a country girl too. From Powhatan. We were so country, we would walk around barefoot on rocks and gravel and be good. Be good. We don't need, and be good. Like, handle yourself. And why you complaining about it on Facebook may have to do why you ain't got a man in the first place. You independent. That kind of attitude on Facebook, I'm better. Ain't nobody attracted to that? You can feel that way, but to put it out there, I can see why you were shoveling your own car. I'm so sorry. And your neighbor, if anything, you should have expected your neighbor to help you. The same neighbor that you helped, if anything, he should have felt some sort of obligation. But them regular dudes in the street, why would you expect them to help you? Like, that's not how things go nowadays. And to complain about it, you don't make yourself look independent. You not no kind of country girl. Like you a country girl, but was you outside chopping that wood, or was you inside waiting to get warm? Like what kind of country girl are you really? You know what I'm saying?
Which side do you fall on?
You don't expect nobody to do nothing for you that you ain't doing nothing for them. Do it for yourself, and the help will come.
Man, you just need to ask. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't asking nobody.
I mean, she said it all. I'm speechless. I mean, it's pretty much cut and dry. You know, if you're independent,
do it.
You know, do it. I mean, it's simple. You know what I'm saying? Ain't chivalry is dead.
The sun.
I got a man, and I still shoveled my own. I'm so sorry. I got a man, and I shoveled my own, and he came out and helped me like he was supposed to. But I ain't call him and ask him, baby, can you help me? Because I'm like, let me do this myself. This is my car. I pay for
why
it.
would you?
I said,
He was a man. He came out.
nah, my neighbors all shoveled their snow. They were shoveling snow behind my truck. Like the pile of snow behind my truck. To get it off of this, everybody was moving snow back and forth. Let me put it here, let me put it here. Nobody was using their brain if they really wanted to get out. There were like corners everywhere you could just throw the snow. But everybody just put it back in the street, back and forth. But I set my ass right there, and I let the sun melt the snow. By the time I was ready to pull out, the snow was gone, and I was happy. I'm not asking nobody to shovel no snow for me.
Yeah.
No.
That's a
Don't
good
work.
example to show you how this world is. Just in your neighborhood, that's the way the world is.
Yeah.
People in general look out for themselves unless they have reason to
And
do
it was
otherwise.
my next door neighbor.
Yeah.
Right behind my car.
Yeah.
33,
I'm a
7.
gentleman, so I'm an ax.
Bro, you a rare breed.
can you
Just
move-
know you
Right.
rare.
Can you
Just
move
know.
next door?
I'm just letting y'all know, all the ladies know that
Just know.
I help.
33.
Can you move next door to me?
Miss Tasha, what you think? What you think? We I want to get all the ladies in and whatnot. What you think?
I don't know. If I had to, I probably would have went out and shoveled my own snow. But no, I mean, I have a wonderful husband who's in the back. Shout out to the Hubs, and I mean, he shoveled my car out.
He grinning right now
Right,
too.
right,
He heard you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna call you out, brother. I saw
He
you.
shoveled my car. He
I saw
shoveled
you.
the snow, and he shoveled my car. He knows I do not like to drive in snow. I hate it.
Yeah.
And he drove me to work for 3 days until I could drive my
That's
car.
a man for you, girl. Well,
I have a question.
You know, but I mean, as far as she's concerned, you know, you're the chick who made the post or whatever.
Anonymous.
Let me say this: as a woman who was raised by a single mother, I have the independent thing going on. Yes,
Right.
I have a husband, but he tells me all the time, "I need you to stop acting like a single mother," because in my head, that's how I was raised.
Right.
Something needs to be done, you do it. So, do it. Don't you independent? Then do it. Don't get on Facebook all this
Don't wait for
kikiing and
nobody to
whining
do
and crying
nothing for
and
you.
all this other stuff. And
If you wait for somebody
you
to
know,
do
you're
something for you.
contradicting yourself. You can't say in one breath that you're independent, and in the next breath that they didn't help me.
Right.
Okay,
Right.
They didn't help you, and what? Get you a shovel. Go to Lowe's, get you a shovel, and shovel your own snow. If I wasn't married, I would have had to shovel my own snow.
Preach.
So
Right.
I mean, don't, and like Jody said, it could be part of the reason why you single. Like
Because of the attitude.
you don't put it all over Facebook. And that's another thing. Stop putting everything you feel, everything
On Facebook.
everything
Please.
you
I
feel
Wow.
on Facebook and on Instagram and on
Gee.
Twitter. Don't nobody care.
They don't.
You
I think
inviting
some of
your
these chicks,
personal life into your
Right. Like you're
Social
doing too
life.
much on
Right.
social media. Stop it.
These
All right.
chicks don't realize. I'm so sorry to say, but you could be blocking your own blessing of a spouse just by what you're doing. What if that man that you don't know, who was right for you, read your post? I'm like, ooh, I don't like that.
Yeah.
You just blocked yourself by being negative. Being negative, you can block your own blessing quick and not even know it because you just ain't see it yet. But
Yeah.
yeah.
I
Let's
have
get
a
some of the.
question.
Hold on. But let's get the men in.
That's what I'm about to do. I'm about
Okay.
to ask the men a question.
Okay. All right.
Give me a chance. Okay.
Shutting
Should
off my own
women expect men to help? Should men have a sense of responsibility for women?
Yes.
Do you feel like, as men, you have a sense of responsibility to help women?
I mean, it depends on the situation. I mean, like
This
I say,
situation. She's stuck in the snow.
Like I say, I ask. You know, if I see you and I see a woman shoveling the snow, I'm going to ask to help. You know what I'm saying? Like, let me help you do this. No money, no nothing. That's just the type of guy I am. And today's society, people are just going to ride past you. So I don't have an obligation. I just do it. You know what I'm saying? So I ask.
Rare.
That's pretty much cut and dry.
Okay. All right. JT?
For me, I don't even ask. I just do it.
I think there was
Stop wailing.
I just come out there. I just come out there with the shovel.
So why was there snow
Sometimes when you
behind?
ask, they probably don't. You know, they probably don't need it. So that, you know,
I'm gonna tell you, it was a rough experience for me because my job didn't close down at all. They expected us to be there. So I dug myself out that Saturday, but Sunday I dug myself out, but ended up in a ditch.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, when I got pulled out that ditch, I got stuck 3 times trying to get back to Southside. I left the East End at 10:30. It took me to 1 o'clock to get to Southside because I got stuck 3 times, and I stopped to help people. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, man, as a man, you see a woman out there, like, gotta help them, man. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? With anything, like open the door, grab their groceries, do something, man. That's just how I was raised.
Blessing, man.
Yeah.
That's just how I was raised. Yeah. You know.
But for real, that is exactly what you said as a man. Now nowadays, I don't think chivalry is absolutely completely dead. I think it went wherever being a lady went.
Preach.
You know what I'm saying? I don't think girls are taught to be ladies anymore, and that's part of the problem. You know what I'm saying? So if I have 2 girls and a son, we have 2 girls and a son. Our daughters are 17 and 13, and our son is 11. And at the end of the day, my girls don't know anything else. You better carry yourself like a lady.
Yeah.
My son is 11. He opens doors. He takes groceries. He takes the garbage out. He does what he's supposed to do as a man, as a young man, because he has a father who has taught him that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And there aren't many men who would teach boys how to be gentlemen, just like there aren't many women nowadays that would teach their daughters or teach young women in the neighborhood how to be ladies.
See, I'm glad that you said that.
Right.
I'm glad you said that because you took ownership and responsibility for your gender. Just like just follow me. Just follow me why I say that because
that's a heavy load.
Well, here's why.
Load.
Well, here's why I say that because oftentimes we have our Diva Diaries and the Diva knows where I'm going. We battle. She and I battle, and one of the reasons why we battle is as a man sometimes it's difficult to have to shoulder the load of all the ain't shit brothers, and as sisters, oftentimes you have to shoulder the load for the dirty broads. Yeah. You know what I mean? And so the fact that you said that, the way you said that, you took responsibility for your gender in saying that I teach my daughters how to be ladies and a lot of my sisters ain't doing the same, which is part of the problem. And you got a lot of brothers who not teaching the young men how to be men. Yeah. You took responsibility while at the same time letting us know that it's a give and take. It's both. Yeah, and so I appreciate that. Now let me get in on the snow thing. Because I've been quiet and I've been letting everybody else get in on it. Let me get in on the snow thing. Shovel your own damn snow. Like seriously, shovel your own damn snow.
That's your snow.
It's your snow.
It's your car. It's your snow.
I got snow. You got snow. You shovel your snow. And if I feel like it, I will come help you shovel your snow. Yeah. If I got a notion, if I'm feeling benevolent, if I'm feeling like I need to come and help you with your snow, because if you know Marcus J, you know that I will. Mm-hmm. You know I will. Yeah. But the minute that you look at me and you hold the shovel, like you expect me to come shovel. Yeah, there you go. Like that, you can shovel your own damn snow. Yes. Now, I've also been known, and this is not hyperbole, I'm not talking out of turn. I know people who can come in here and verify this. I remember shoveling neighborhoods of snow. I've done it, and I'll do it again. It took me 3 days, no exaggeration, 3 days to completely shovel all my shit last week. I'm so over snow right now. Like, even bringing it up right now. I'm in my feelings even talking about snow. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'll say shit. I don't want to say the F word or the N word, but the S word was very appropriate right there because I'm fired up about that. Everybody else get in. I had to talk about this damn snow.
Hey, that snow is mean.
Shovel your own snow, and I will come help you. But the minute that you look at me like you expect me to be there, you're gonna be out there with your scooper in your boots, doing that stuff on your kicking it on your own.
Kicking the hell out that snow.
Yeah.
All right, I have a question for everybody. Okay, should people just help other people regardless of gender? What happened to our sense of community?
Absolutely.
Like that is what's wrong with the black community, especially. We don't have a sense of community anymore. It's me, and never us.
See, like me, like when I got
I feel like if the community was on one accord, I'm with it. I'm with it.
But it might begin with you.
True, but at the everybody got a hat to wear. I'm not the initiator. I'm just the type of person naturally. I trust people when they earn it from me. Mm-hmm. I'm not gonna just call me wrong. I'm not gonna just help a stranger. That don't mean I'm not gonna get a homeless man looking through the dumpster some money. I don't mean that. I mean I'm not gonna offer me to you, and I don't. You know what I'm saying? And now, don't get me wrong. If you dying or if you need help,
you pick your battles. I can
if
dig
you
it.
need help, I got you. If you need help, just as a good person, I got you.
Yeah.
But you can't
careful.
cater to everybody because you can shoot yourself in the foot.
Yeah.
You get cool points with God.
Be careful of who
you get cool points with the man upstairs.
I think the unfortunate reality, there's a thing called self-preservation. It's the first law of the land. I'll tell a very, very, very brief story to give you an idea where my thought process is with this. I remember in June of 1997, I left Richmond, Virginia to drive to Jersey City, New Jersey to see my sister graduate from high school. The car that I had at the time broke down from here to Fredericksburg. I got to Fredericksburg, and it broke down. I sat on the side of the road for 30 minutes, waving. Somebody help me. Police and everything driving past me. I asked them if I had a light out, they would have pulled my ass over, but I need help. Where they at?
Right.
But that's commentary for another show. But anyway, a brother pulled over. And he pulled over maybe 3 to 5 car lengths behind my car. He stepped out of his car and he said, "Bruh, you all right?" And I said, "Nah, my car's broke down." He said, and I'm paraphrasing because it's been 19 years, but I know this is weird, but I'm only here to help you. You know what I mean? Because it's weird for people to do that. So he comes up. He comes up. We talked for a few minutes. My car was dead. It wasn't going nowhere. He said, "Look, man, I can either," because this was before everybody had a cell phone. You ain't no cell phone. It's 1997. So he said, "So we can either go up to the city and we can get you on the phone, or you can come with me and we can go." So I had to decide: am I going to get in this car with this stranger?
Get the shank.
So I got in the car, because my instinct told me that it was okay. I got in the car, and then ending the short version, I get in the car. I called back to Richmond. I got my ride back, and everything was great. Tow truck did everything great. Everything worked out. And this man says to me, and it's ironic because he had roots with Newark, New Jersey, Richmond, Virginia, and Greensboro, North Carolina. I got roots in each of those towns. So it was crazy. Mm-hmm. And he was sent to me. I'm not a religious person. I'm not a Christian person, none of that stuff. But he was sent to me.
Yeah.
And he said to me, "The only thing I need you to do is do this for somebody else."
Right. Ooh, pay it forward.
That's something.
All he said.
That's beautiful, yo.
And he gave me his phone number. I called it. It was wrong. He gave me the wrong number on purpose.
Yeah.
Because I wanted to do something for him. He wouldn't let me. And so this is where my mind is at when I see people who need help.
Yeah.
You need help. Now, you can't be an ass about it. You can't be like, "Can you shovel my snow?" Because you expect me to do it.
Right.
But if you see someone struggling, really struggling, then they trying to dig themselves out of snow.
I think human beings, people, have a moralistic obligation to not go outside of what would put them in peril to help somebody else. What that means is, if I see you struggling and I can help you without creating an undue hardship for myself, then I have an obligation moralistically to help you. And if I don't, then I'm failing. That's how I view that.
Right. You know what? I hope I didn't make myself sound bad when I'm like, no, I don't just help anybody. That's because I'm explaining it. I'm about 120, 130 something pounds, okay, by myself. I don't carry a gun. People are crazy, okay? Now, when I say I'm going to help somebody, if you in the street struggling, you're going to have to be by yourself, bro, first of all, unless I got somebody with me for me to pull over and help you. Because 2 and 3 people struggling and me by myself in my car, I'm not pulling over, first of all, because that's dumb. That's just not a smart decision. You know what I'm saying? Second of all, you can't help everybody. Like, if you in the street and you're struggling, I'm going to help you. But if you my neighbor and you need a babysitter, I'm so sorry. What if your child come in my crib and it's like a bull up and you don't pay for it? That's why I said you can't help everybody. But if you're in need, that's your Christian duty. That's even if you're not a Christian, that's your good person duty to help them if you can. But you can't go out your way in some type of forms of helping someone, because it can create chaos in your life. You can put yourself in a dangerous situation. But if I weigh the situation out. Like, I seen a dude in the street crying by himself. This is 11 o'clock at night, bro. He in the street crying. Little skinny dude. I'm like, okay, if we go toe-to-toe, I might can fight my way out of this. I'm judging all of this before I pull over and help him, because my heart felt bad for him. But, yeah, people are crazy, yo. In this world, people are crazy for no reason, okay?
It goes back to somebody.
You know, I helped him. I gave him a Bible with like $7 in it.
You gotta pick your situation.
Yeah. I'm getting a hit. Hakeem is still listening to us. Hakeem says, I remember being stranded in Queens, New York at 2 a.m. Me and my homeboy side of the road. This white cat pulled over, asked us if we was all right, gave us the help he could, and bounced. 2 black dudes on the side of the road at 2 a.m. in Queens.
That says a lot about that.
See, you should have called me Hakeem, because I was probably living in Queens.
She'd be happy to pull over for you, Hakeem.
That does have a good heart. They're just wearing in between. Like you said, how many cars passed before that one brother came? Right. There are good people out there, and I think even as this world is changing, there's always going to be a good person. But you just got to be careful, man.
You got to be careful.
You can help somebody. I'm not lying. I heard a story. A dude was trying to help somebody. He wound up getting kidnapped. They stole his organs and left him in the desert.
Yeah, I mean, you hear these stories.
People are great. I'm just saying, you never
there was a story in Jersey City just last year. This brother happened to find, he was in a bodega, and he saw some brothers roll up on a sister on some, let me holler at you, and she was like, nah. So they started messing with her, and he was like, nah, bruh, don't treat that sister like that. And he ended up like moped out. He gone. He not here no more. This was in Jersey City. They killed him.
Wow.
For trying to. That's an up top word. Moped out. That's an up top word. Okay. Up top slang. I'm like, huh? But real talk. Like, to speak to the discussion of just helping, like what you just said. See? That's exactly, like, I tell that story because it's exactly what you just said. You can't help everybody. And then, to kind of speak to some of the things that the Diva has said and has said on tonight and in the past. These dudes was messing with this girl. And this man who didn't even know her gave his life to defend her. And so the difficult thing that we deal with is, when do you extend yourself into the realm of, now I know that this didn't come from this ain't the same as shoveling snow. Like, I get that. Like, I think we all acknowledge that this is bigger than shoveling snow, but I think one of the keys that we usually, like, I guess not keys, but maybe one of the trends that we get in Diva Diaries a lot of times is brothers don't do by the ladies the way we should. And that may be true, but then there's reasons for it. And I think, as Tosh said earlier, ladies oftentimes don't present themselves in a way.
That's so true. It's true. It's sad and true.
It's hard for me to say that as a guy. That's why I'm so glad that you said that. Because it made it a little bit easier for me to kind of slide behind you and be like, yeah.
But, me personally, I know that there are a lot of ladylike women out there that yearn for a real gentleman, and they're just not stepping up to the plate. So that frustration is coming out on Facebook and hashtags, you know what I'm saying? Like, she's frustrated. She's a lady. I know her. She's ladylike.
But the only thing, my only caveat to that though is I think a lot of times those things get said with the suggestion that y'all the only ones suffering, because we go through stuff too that we wish that y'all would do or we wish how y'all would act, and we have to deal with that as well. The difference is many of us, and it's some kind
y'all have more options.
It's kind of some punk dudes on Facebook that's telling their business on Facebook, but for the most part, it's usually ladies going on there spilling their guts,
always
talking about this and talking about that. You know what I mean? And so you can talk about options all you want.
Y'all got more options.
You can talk about options all you want, but even you saying that tells me that you have no interest in trying to understand what it is we go through. You have no interest in you have no interest in trying to understand, because if you did, then you would have received what I said instead of saying, "Well, y'all got options." Like
y'all do have more options.
Okay, well, you're saying it again.
But I understand where you're coming from.
Them just not putting their business out there, just dealing with it, than it just being, we got options.
Y'all ain't perfect.
No options for men, for women, for good women. Like, they have more options.
I don't necessarily
think there's more good women than there are good men.
I think in our community, I think so. Yeah,
that's I don't have proof to back it up, but I don't know.
And single men, yes.
I don't think that women that men necessarily have more options. I just think that I think it's all in where you look for them.
Yes, that has a lot to do with it.
I think it has a lot to do with that, and the ability or to have the patience to wait it out, or for you to see the potential in whoever it is. Like, they may not be that man that you need, but you see it in them. You know what I'm saying? And you just want to wait it out just a little bit and make sure that he becomes the man that he can be, or to push him to become the man that you want him to be, or that he needs to be, or that you prayed for him to be, or that God has sent that man to you, just to be there. I don't necessarily, think men necessarily have more options. I think they can get some quicker.
Can I say something real quick?
But I don't necessarily have more options.
I always ask before I chime in.
I love her.
I always ask before I chime in. Yo,
she's funny. She's hilarious.
Can I just say that I love her?
Because I swear, because pretty soon she's going to go like this.
I'm going to throw my hand up like I'm in class.
She's been raising her hand the whole time like, ooh, me.
Yo, the funny thing is, it's a lot of men and women who think they should get credit for doing what they're supposed to do.
Oh my God. Preach.
I mean, it's a lot of good men and good women out there who doing what they're supposed to do, but I don't consider, if you a woman, you got a job, you independent, you paying for your bills, you are a good woman on paper.
Congratulations,
but
you're an
bitch
adult.
With your attitude, and you got to let everybody know you don't need no man. That's not a good woman to me. You doing what you're supposed to do. What, you want a cookie for that? Like, because you doing what you're supposed to do. Same thing for a man.
I take care of my kids.
My son. Yeah. I'm a single father. I do what I'm supposed to do. Yep. Yeah, you're a good man on paper, but what about your mindset? What come out your mouth? That don't make you a good person. Your attitude reflects a lot. Your attitude reflects a lot, and your status. That makes you a good person. Not what you're doing. It's what you're doing and how you living.
No, I could dig that. 100% agree. And I knew where you were going. And that's why I kind of jumped right there. We said it together because see, now I'm your rap partner, at least for that half a second.
Come on, fam.
But, the truth is, I mean, I think a lot of times people want credit for what they're supposed to do.
You're supposed to do it.
And I think that oftentimes that's where you run into the imbalance in the relationship, when you got one person who feels like, and that's just it, feels like they're doing what they need to be doing, and they also feel like their partner is not. That's when you get discourse, especially when you don't have communication.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
That's where communication comes in.
But the truth is, but then the truth is, you can talk and talk and talk and talk,
actions.
But a lot of times, or even in actions, if you can't figure out a way to communicate, then you're going to always have.
That's the first line. That's always got to be the first line to mend something, man. Communications, because it got to be an agreement of the women and the man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got to talk about it. Y'all can't just let it linger, because that's just going to turn into an argument. You know what I'm saying? So.
You know what it starts with for me? It starts with respect. If you are two different people that come up in two different houses, you're not going to act the same, think the same, talk the same, but you can get on one accord as long as you respect each other. That's why me and bruh, I don't think we've ever been in an argument, because it's a respect thing. I can say whatever I need to say and get it across so you know what I'm saying, but you ain't got to be disrespectful. And that's, I think, a lot of that has to do with it's communication and it's a respect thing. Ladies, I can't stand when I see a lady get in a man's face, yo, and then wonder why you have bad luck. Who wants to go toe to toe with a woman? Like, know your place, know your
You
role.
ain't.
Come
And
on.
you know, it's funny that you say,
afterwards.
but you know, it's funny that you bring that up. You know, to kind of go, I'm gonna take it left for just a minute. Like, you know,
that's
what's
my favorite
the girl? what's the sister that the fighter that got knocked the hell out?
Ronda Rousey.
Ronda Rousey. Now, let me just say this. Let me just say this about Ronda Rousey. Let me say this about Ronda Rousey. First of all, you know, there's not a fighter on the planet that I could think of that didn't get their ass whooped. You may not have gotten your ass whooped in front of people, so maybe you still got a donut on the right side of your ledger, but you got your ass whooped by somebody. Somebody bust that ass. The greatest fight in the history of Earth, Muhammad Ali, got his ass whooped at least 3 to 5 times. I can't remember what his record was, but he got knocked out. Ronda Rousey challenged Floyd Mayweather.
Stupid.
And if Floyd would have taken that fight,
bruh,
he can't win
at all.
He cannot win.
He would have lost.
Because if he'd have go in the ring and knocked her out, dude, you beat up a girl.
Done.
Right.
And
if he'd have went in that ring and got knocked out, dude, you got beat up by a girl.
Yeah.
So
it was a lose-lose situation.
It was a lose-lose. So again, how I related, because
that's why I've been told came back on her.
I've been told I do long ass analogies to get to my point, and the point I'm trying to make is, ladies, don't get in the man's face, because if he's a real man, he ain't gonna knock you out. You know he ain't gonna knock you out.
Especially now Mayweather.
Bruh, you don't want to see Mayweather. I would never want to see him in the ring.
So five. So my brother, Mr. Everyman, Mr. 3375, is showing me Muhammad Ali 56-5. So I knew it was 3 to 5 losses that he had, you know, including those last couple when he had no business in the ring at all. Great. Anyway, ain't no half stepping with Marcus J live from the Den Legacy Internet Radio. We're gonna take a break, and when we come back, the co-host she gonna tell us a little bit.
Smokey.
She gonna tell us a little bit about a medical problem that some folks may have. And I'm teasing it a little. I'm teasing it a little bit.
No, that's a smoker.
If it's a stutter, that's messed up because I got stutter boxes all in my family.
It's not a stutter.
No,
it's not a stutter. But it also.
Shout out to the stutter boxes.
And we
in the
also
world.
know, for those folks who are uber sensitive, you're listening to the wrong damn show, because anything you can possibly deal with, we're gonna give you information in a fun, comical, but informative way. But we gonna laugh at y'all shaking people. You shaking. But you know what? Hopefully